Hello and welcome to Footsteps 24/7. This is Vignanello in Italy. Located at the east side of the Simili Mountains, Vignanello is a small town of very ancient origins. Vignanello is located on a steep hill surrounded by green valleys and is only a few kilometers from Viterbo and only an hour by train to Rome. Many believe it was the Romans fleeing by the Visigoths which gave birth to the town of Vignanello. According to many, the town was founded in 412 and was called Julianalo, as Julia, daughter of the king Pontus. A final interpretation is that the name is due to the presence, even then, of many vineyards. And of course they've got a traditional market where you can buy produce from around the world, authentically Italian clothing made in China. And of course, there are plenty of cafes dotted around where you can sit down, enjoy an espresso and watch the world go by or catch up with your local Italians.
Hola, I do not speak English. Very well. Tutto bene?
Hola, nice to see you. Yes.
I mean, that's all very interesting, but what we're here to do today is to get ingredients to make freshly made pizzas if we can avoid the traffic in Italy. Whoops. Whoops. Sorry, mate. Oh, hello, doggy. In Italy, the ingredients are farm-to-table fresh. The traditions are so strong, the kitchen skills are unequal, but that's only the beginning. The Italians' respect for great food borders on worship. That one looks amazing. Rich in lots of colour, all the food is unbelievably fresh. Anyway, let's go inside and start making some pizza. If you're enjoying this video, how about subscribing? Hit that like and the notification bell and don't miss any further videos.
Pizza Narita recipe. Lievito, flour, yeast, and water. Farina, lievito, milk, salt, sal.
Farina zero.
What is farina zero? Tipo zero. I don't know. This should be this type
É farinha própria para pizza, porque tem a 00 que é para doce.
Type zero farina. São duas receitas.
Menor, menos.
While these two are chit-chatting, let me just tell you that you can use any type of yeast, but it's about 15 grams for this recipe.
Não, na massa não vai leite.
Mas na massa da Narita vai.
E é o segredo dela ficar.
Veramente, perché the Italian pizza you put only water, but this recipe there's some milk as well.
Later.
It's warm but not too hot.
I don't actually speak or read Italian, so the recipe is not extensive in terms of writing. But what you can see here is how you would make it as a traditional Italian would.
Mais água. Então vou pôr mais água. Mas ela tem que.
Como você sabe que tem que pôr mais água?
Porque tá dura, senão eu vou começar a tostar e ela tem que ficar dura depois.
Litro?
Não, litro.
Ah, é porque são duas receitas, então é 1 litro.
Meio litro mais meio litro. Tem que ficar mais mole porque eu tenho que bater, ela tem que ficar aerada.
So for 1 liter of flour needs to be 1 liter of water.
A few moments later.
But because we will have the pizza today, she'll leave in resting less time. So she'll do the dough today and she'll make the pizzas today. But normally she makes
It's
the
going to be
dough.
resting for what, 3 or 4 hours?
Quantas horas?
Tem que fazer pelo menos de manhã pra ele.
Yeah, more than 3-4 hours. So she needs to make in the morning to cook in the evening.
E essa pizza aqui, dá pra fazer ela frita também.
Oh, and this dove you can put in the oven or you can fry as well, the dove.
This is proper Italian pizza, people. Proper Italian pizza.
Itália, pizza, sim.
If you follow this recipe, you'll have proper
A única
Italian
coisa a
pizza
mais que tem aqui
every single time.
é o leite.
Oh, the only thing that she puts
Porque é a própria receita de família dela.
is that is not in the normal recipe for Italian pizza is the milk, but it's only 1 spoon of milk.
And this is the actual recipe. Of course, the recipe is in Italian, but it's quite understandable, I think, isn't it? Yeah. Fleur. I think that's right.
So now she's mixing until all this
Agora você faz
flour
milk.
You've got to have big muscles for this.
gets
Yeah, I think she's got muscles. Is that muscle?
soft
I don't
and
know.
all mixed, very well mixed.
Tá vendo?
It's looking very creamy now.
Yeah. Aí tá falando que tá parecendo, tá bem cremosa agora.
Agora não tem aquele coisa de velho.
Diferente da minha, que tá cheia de gordura.
É, mas a gordura também é uma coisa do negócio da diabetes.
From what I understand, this technique which Monia is using allows as many bubbles as possible to develop within the flour to make the dough nice and fluffy.
Entendeu?
Can you see the air? Can you see these little air bubbles? Yes. Oops.
What does that mean then if it's got air bubbles?
Entendeu? O que significa se tiver air bubbles?
Significa que ela vai ficar muito soft. Muito.
Yes. This means that it will be very soft. The dough will be very nice and soft.
Quanto mais você bater, mais ela vai ficar melhor.
So, how much? If you do this more and more and more, you make the dough even
A
better.
proper Italian pizza, an airy, fluffy dough.
Yes.
So would you consider yourself now a proper Italian nonna? You're a proper Italian nonna. Nonna. You heard it here first, people.
Esse aqui é o segredo dela. É fazer ela ficar com ar. Ó.
Okay. Yes. Look. So you cannot do only this. You need to do this like this to make
Bate
the air bubble.
da colher tem que ficar pra fora.
Okay. So this is the secret for a bubble air.
You don't need the gem, do you? All you need to do is make Italian pizza.
Izinha.
So how many people will this feed then? How many people will this feed?
Uma
Oh,
receita.
refer back to the recipe.
5 pessoas.
One recipe that is 500 grams is for one recipe. 500 grams is for 5 people. Here is 2 kilos, so is 1,5 kg. So she'll make it 1.5 kg, so it's 3 recipes. Will be for 15 people.
15 people, wow.
Yeah, there are 3 men. Men eats more, so
What are you trying to say?
it's for 12 people.
Men are pigs. They eat lots of them.
So you put more flour and continue doing the same thing you was doing before. Time, you can't use the spoon anymore, then you need to use your own hand.
Aqui já chegou. Tá vendo? Aqui a gente basta com a...
This place is like being in a 1950s movie set, but it's absolutely beautiful. Anyway, let's go back and see what they're doing.
Now,
Sempre a mesma coisa.
now is with your hand.
Now you're getting amongst it.
Yeah, but you do the same thing you was doing with the
Mesmo movimento.
the same
colher.
movement you was doing with
And
the
is this a
spoon.
traditional way of making pizza everywhere in Vignanello?
Ele tá perguntando se é o mesmo jeito de fazer pizza aqui no Vignanello. Yes, it is. Yes.
So what you're doing really, Monia, is revealing traditional secrets for Britain.
Como é que eu
Yes.
descobri?
Não, então você está revelando
O
o segredo
segredo.
para os ingleses.
That's it, Monia. Use some of that traditional Italian elbow
Não estava
grease.
tanto bem, estava.
O que dá fastídio? Começou a queimar, ela não consegue ficar com o negócio.
What does a loaf of bread say to a friend after doing them a favour? It's the yeast I could do. Never mind. Let's all bread stick together. I think you could say that this is quite sophisticated kind of bread. You know, upper crust.
Pão de São Quentinho.
Love, you check, you see, because next time I know you enjoy to make pizza at home.
Oh, don't be such a sourdough.
Mas ela tem que ficar assim.
Later.
It's still here, look. Look, here, 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 here. So the dough is perfect.
Monia, stop being so needy. And now just to give that bread a little bit of a rest.
Nearly finished. Oh, very good. Do this, Paul, so you can see the consistency. This is not the end. She's saying that it will be even more soft.
Yep, it's definitely bread.
So she's saying in the pizzas, in the pizzerias, they put olive oil around the pizza when they rest. But she's saying she prefers not to use the olive oil instead because it does not need really. Otherwise it's too much oily and the oil helps.
Olha como tá quente.
Põe a mão aqui. Você vê como tá quente. Morninho. It's a little bit.
Oh, it's warm.
So hot.
Can I have the key to go?
Two 2,000 years later.
Outra.
Here we go, moment of truth. Bready or not,
Oh, you
here I
know.
crumb.
Não é nada ainda, né?
Oh! Wow! That's really grown.
And I think, love, the weather also affects, because here is hot.
Por isso que eu,
Vegan.
quando é inverno, eu ponho aqui pertinho do caminho.
It's like doubled in size. Eh? Did you know about 1,375 olives are pressed in order to make 1 litre of olive oil? Especially these. You thought you were going to get away from the puns. So we went away for about 2 or 3 hours and came back, and this is what we saw. Goodness gracious, it's gained its own life. It's a living being. What is it? Wow. Once reactivated, yeast begins feeding on the sugars in flour and releases the carbon dioxide and makes bread rise, although at a much slower rate than baking powder or soda. Yeast also adds many of the distinctive flavors and aromas we associate with bread.
Wow, that is very nice. Você vai ver ainda essa moda.
Tô falando mal, será gostando do...
Quando eu vi aquela ali, eu falei assim, aquela ali, acho que a Samantha vai gostar. Eu escolhi certo. Bom,
Who's calling me now? Oh, I just dropped that. If you've ever wondered why chefs and Italians use olive oil, it's because of the taste, visual and scent purposes. Olive oil will add a hint of bitterness and freshness to the dish in addition to moisture. Also, olive oil will enhance the visual effects of the meal with a beautiful gloss as well as the fresh vegetable scent that will top off any dish. Now I found this quite fascinating. Seeing her try to stick all these pans into that oven was like a mathematical equation. Is she gonna do it? Right, she's got one pan left. Where does that go? Thinking about it. Decisions. Does it go to the top or down to the bottom? Can she just squeeze? Nope, she just slams the door. Okay. Amazingly, that bread is still rising even after being put into the pan. It's going to be so delicious. Now, it's impossible to make a beautiful Italian pizza without fresh ingredients. Look at those tomatoes. No, that is not ketchup. That is fresh tomato. This is Monia's secret array of many different spices, but I thought all you needed was the Chinese 5 spices.
What is this?
Fennel.
No.
What is it?
What is this? I don't know.
Unfortunately, Monia doesn't know what spices she has.
Ah, basilico, basil.
Oh, basil. Oh, it's basil. What is that? Is that marijuana?
No. What is that? Eu não compro nada desses odores.
Morning is telling off because I throw the juice of tomato.
Most pizzas are traditionally made with a red pizza sauce made from tomatoes, but you can use other sauces on pizza. Some popular pizza sauces alternatively include the following: pesto, ricotta, and cheese.
Name is anchovy.
Anchovy.
No.
Did you know that whilst Pompeii suffered complete destruction, the tradition of the wood-fired oven prevailed in the Pools area, leading to the creation of the pizzas as we know them today, and the invention of the margherita pizza and also the Pompeii anchovy pizza.
Claro, vai ter se você levar, ué. Só você levar pra aqui. Deixa eu fazer os potinhos aqui.
If you're enjoying this video and you want to make one of these pizzas for yourself, which is a traditional pizza made in Italy, then look in the notifications section because we have put in there the entire recipe. Despite what I said earlier in the video, we have put the entire recipes in there for you. So enjoy. Did you know that there is estimated about 8 million pizzas baked in Italy every single day, and it impacts the nation's food and agricultural output in terms of ingredients used, amounting to 200 million kilograms, about 440 million pounds. So let's break that down. That's 3 billion pizzas, or 46 slices, 23 pounds of the stuff for every person in the country every single year. You want more stats? Okay, Every second, 350 slices are sold throughout the whole of Italy. Whether it's in a simple version with mozzarella or fior di latte, or mozzarella, in which case it would be technically called a bufalina pizza, the margherita pizza is undoubtedly the favourite pizza of Italian people.
Napoli.
That's a Napoli pizza. This is a margherita. The reason why it's important for pizza dough to rise, the yeast consumes the sugars in the flours and turns them into CO2 and alcohol, both of which lend airness and flavour to the pizza crust. Oh, look at that one, that's massive. Wow. You know, it's just like being in a pizza restaurant, except all the pizzas are delicious and actually good for you. It's like a pillow of soft golden goodness. Mozzarella.
Trabalhava lá na casa da italiana. Eu tinha que fazer pizza toda sexta-feira.
What are you doing, Karen?
I'm just cutting tomatoes that Monia will use for the pizza.
Is that tuna?
Yes.
Ah, it's tuna. 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 Tuna.
But definitely this tuna.
Doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. Tuna.
That is not funny.
Me either.
It's the same tune means to tune an instrument out of tune.
Okay, now I get it.
To tune out. To tune out.
Tuna. É. Isso. O mesmo som que tom. Uma brincadeirinha.
You found that hilarious.
Let it go, let it go. Okay, I'll let it go, I'll let it go.
É fazer a pizza.
This is a zucchini or courgette topped pizza, and absolutely amazing. And for those of you who like a ham-topped pizza, this is just for you. With egg, of course. You remember those big, bright red tomatoes? Well, here they are. It took me 3 attempts to say that. Look at that. Da, 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 da. Marijuana. No, not marijuana. Pinocchio. Shall I just put pepper in everything? Pepper, pepper, pepper. Pepper pig.
Nope.
Yeah.
Second pizza.
Wow.
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 This is not.
Well, just in case you didn't know what you need to have a pizza party, this is the ultimate pizza party guide. First of all, you need to have pizza dough, pizza toppings, assembling pizzas, baking the pizzas, pizza party decorations, including tablecloths, cups, plates, and napkins, appetizers and desserts if required, and of course drinks. As a rule of thumb, pizza crust is thicker in the south and thinner in the northern part of the country. So, Sicilian pizza is thick and fluffy, while pizza in Milan is thin and crusty. As for the sauce, Italians only use plain tomato sauce. You can add salt, some extra virgin olive oil and oregano to the tomato puree, or leave it plain if you like, but anything other than that is just not what Italians use in their pizza. The basic cheese is always fresh mozzarella, the one that melts but remains soft and stretchy. So don't try to use any other type of shredded cheese, especially from Tesco's. Blech. When it comes to the remaining toppings, there are many classic combinations. Whatever you choose, however, remember that the Italian pizza does not come overflowing with toppings. Generally speaking, they use vegetables, often grilled or raw, different cheeses, tuna and cured meats, but they never use meat or chicken on their pizza, with the only exception of being sausage. Well, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please leave a message in the comment section below. Do you know how to make pizza yourself? Did we do it right? Did you think that we made the pizza correctly as the Italians did? If not, let us know in the section below. If you really enjoyed the video, please don't hesitate to subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, and you won't miss another video. See you now.